Hello. It's time for me to share my testimony about how I came to know Jesus as my Lord and Saviour, how I came to put my full trust in Him, and how I came to be born again, and how I came to understand what it is to be born again, because I was seeking the truth for a long time, for many years, through meditation and yoga and various practices, going to satsangs. I found a path of non-duality. So I followed the teachings of Ramana Maharshi, Papaji. There was a time when I lived in an Osho commune. I became an Osho sannyasin. I did a lot of jumping and shouting and dynamic meditation and shaking my body and, waking up my energy. And so I was really seeking the truth. Eventually I came into contact with Eckhart Tolle, and I really felt that I had found the answer. I had found the end point, that I just needed to follow this very simple teaching of being in the present moment, and that's where I would find God, that there would be this moment in the end, if I really got present, when my mind would be enlightened, and that would be it. I would be with God, fully surrendered, no more ego. So it's really funny, because much as I say there was a hope of that, but I didn't dare acknowledge that there was a hope of that. I really wanted the truth so badly that I followed the practice of just stepping out of all thoughts. So even the thought that I want to be with God, step out of it, just be present in the moment. And it's amazing how life happens when you're not planning it. It's all true. It's all true what he says. I'm really not going to criticize Eckhart, not in any way whatsoever. I have become a born-again Christian, and I follow Jesus. I don't follow Eckhart's teachings or the teachings of anybody anymore, only Jesus. But that's not to say that I will criticize everything else, that isn't that, everything that I was involved in the past, because with hindsight I can see that God's hand was on me all the way. I really cannot not see that. His glorious hand was on me. He just needed to wait for the right moment, when I was ready to receive the gospel of Jesus and to believe in him. In some ways I would say that my practice of being in the present moment and not in my judgmental thoughts is actually what led me to Jesus, to believe in him in the end, because what happened when I believed wasn't something from my mind. It was more like he came to get me, and I was just available in that split second. And I was reading the Gospel of John,